incredible 16-bit RAW internally into the camera. You have the ability to control that white balance and obviously ISO as well in post, and it's just been absolutely amazing. ISO doesn't really worry me too much. It's mainly that white balance because there are some situations I'm in and I haven't been able to, get the white balance perfectly on set, and the ability to change it in post and it actually being accurate and getting accurate colors. But 10-bit to 16-bit, it actually does make a difference, and the colors that you can get out of this thing is just absolutely phenomenal. But there is that difference between going from full frame 16:9 to super 35. Like, there is a bit of a difference when it comes to depth of field. When it comes to low light, much of a muchness there. It really depends on sensor to sensor, but the KX sensor is incredible when it comes to low lights, and the kind of noise you get out of the sensor almost feels more organic in a way because it's raw data coming straight off the sensor. There's no noise suppression, and it does make a big difference. Now, one thing that I have missed with the FX6 in comparison to the Red Komodo X is that VND. Like, the electronic VND inside the FX6 is just, it makes things so much easier. You only have to focus on literally putting a lens on if you wanted to, and that's it. You didn't have to screw anything on. Even though I love using matte boxes because I use mist filters, the 4x5.65 panel mist filters, I love using them. So I pretty much use them all the time, but now I have to revert back to the Tilta Mirage matte box system where, I've got VND in that, plus the Pro Mist on top of that as well. I know it's a massive investment, but at the end of the day, it is exactly that. It's an investment into your filmmaking, into your business. And as filmmakers, we own a business and we need to run it as a business. And I know the Komodo X in the future will pay itself off, so that is no issues for me to invest in my business and my filmmaking. So now we're going to have a chat to Charlie Anderson about his take on the RED system.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Charlie. I've been a filmmaker for the last 15 years, since 2007. And I worked on some pretty big shows, such as The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, the Z, The Beginning of Everything, Good Cop, HBO's Vinyl, which is this behind me right here. You can see that. And so I've done some pretty big shows. So I worked pretty closely with Rita Morano for her early career, up until she went and did Handmaid's Tale. And I've been most recently just been a cinematographer for the most part for the last 4 or 5 years, although I've been shooting since 2007 as well. So I kind of did both DIT work and cinematography work. I'm kind of a jack of all trades kind of person. Personally, for me, why did I want to own a Komodo? Technically, I have 3 Komodos. So I have this is the Komodo. I have this, which is my usual shooting Komodo, and I have the new